when it comes to Warhammer, what is the 40K gaming? What is because I looked it up and I noticed it is. I thought you meant 4K.
No,
it's indeed 40K.
Yeah.
What is the 40K?
So you're talking about what is Warhammer 40K? Because or Warhammer 40K the game, because the Warhammer 40K the game is based off of the tabletop game, and it follows one of the Ultramarines commander and their storyline. So it's just like a third-person shooter type, all mayhem, all Warhammer, and it's just freaking insane. So I would highly suggest if you haven't seen it, take a look at the trailer and see for yourself what I'm talking about. Now, as far as Warhammer 40K, that is the era that this takes place. There's Warhammer and there's Warhammer 40K. So they call it Warhammer 10K or where back then in the Warhammer franchise, it's more fantasy-ish, more like, wizards and dragons and orcs and all that. Now, granted, they do have that in the 40K universe, but it's more technology. It's Adeptus Mechanicus. They're kind of like augmented cyborgs that they change their bodies into machines. You know what I mean? So it's more futuristic versus medieval fantasy. So that's what the 40K stands for. It's 40,000 years after the first Warhammer.
Okay.
So yeah.
So there's a lot of time in this.
Yeah,
universe.
the freaking stories in between. It's amazing. I would literally have this guy on YouTube called Wes Hammer. Man, if whoever's listening is into Warhammer, you gotta check this guy out. It's called Wes Hammer. W-E-S.
Wes Hammer.
Yep. W-E-S Hammer. And this guy breaks it down. You want to talk about deep dive? This guy breaks it down to the point that you can understand the lore, the story, and just everything that it's in regards to Warhammer. And he does it so freaking well that you're just captivated. I listen to this guy every morning before I go to work for a half hour. What are you doing?
I don't know what I'm doing here, dude. I'm trying to get the light out of my eye. Sorry.
So I listen to this guy
every fucking day.
Oh, there you go. So I listen to this guy every morning religiously to go to work.
It's a podcast or it's a YouTube channel?
It's a YouTube channel, yeah. And he talks about the story of Warhammer. He talks about a lot of the inline story, the lore. He explains what each Chaos Gods, who they are. It's a deep dive, basically. When I say deep dive, he literally explains everything that you need to know about, anything Warhammer. And he does it he does a great job at it. And a lot of times he even say there's a lot of stories that he'll tell, like, mystery stories or ghost stories in the 40K universe, as the character. So you can imagine how far this universe can go. So, but yeah, that's tabletop and that's 40K, man.
I think it's pretty damn fucking cool. Much props to the gamers out there, ladies. If your guy's gaming, tabletop gaming, let him do his thing.
Or join him.
He's behaving. Or join him.
That's one of the best
for
things
you,
ever.
fellas.
I'm telling you, when you got your
if you got a lady,
yeah, just join.
If you got a lady that likes that shit, let her be.
Yeah,
let her be. She'll put her booty shorts on and she'll sit there.
Yeah,
and she'll play with, and that's fine.
I'm telling you, and you can even find a tabletop game that she might enjoy and that might fit both of you together, and you guys can have a gaming night.
I need to think about this because now I need to look at some tabletop games.
You should. I'm telling you.